and gentlemen, welcome to Serious News. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If you have already subscribed, please continue to watch, and thank you for tuning in. You are very welcome once again. Thank you. On today's topic, I'll be talking about some article written by Chioma Ugochukwu from Pennsylvania in regard to some Christians in Nigeria from the eastern part of Nigeria organizing a prayer walk for Donald Trump just recently before this concluded election. The topic is "Shame on you, my Igbo people." That's the topic of the article, and I'm going to read a brief of the article for you to understand exactly what it is. And I thought that I should comment on something that happened recently, and I'm going to jump forward. I noticed that a video was trending on Twitter a few days ago. It was a video of folks from a church in the southeastern part of Nigeria holding a prayer walk for Donald Trump. We saw a report earlier that another church in the region also holds a parade for Trump. Those of you who follow me knows that I have written about this strange phenomenon of Nigeria, particularly Igbo, my ethnic group, supporting and praying for Donald Trump. I started with this first meme that spread on social media that Trump support Igbo Biafra, aka IPOB. Some Igbo are pushing to secede from Nigeria due to their discontentment with the tension between Christians in the north and Muslims. Most of us in the United States are dual citizens. We have often found it baffling that our brother and sister back home don't seem to fully understand who Trump is. Most of them truly believe that Trump is a devout Christian, and some even call him a God sent. Those of us who knows him, that's Mr. Trump, better finds the claim to be ludicrous. Anyway, I often tried not to be too critical of our folks back home, but seeing this video trending on Twitter and reading that Donald Trump actually acknowledged it sent me over the edge, according to Chioma, who wrote the article. I understand that we are all entitled to our opinion, belief, and value. I find myself in a position of using my own voice to express my opinion and disdain for what I'm saying. I recognize that I am about to take a harsh tone here, but sometimes you got to take a stand for your own value. I have no doubt in my mind that Trump does not give a damn about Igbo or any Nigerian. In fact, he has blocked visas and family reunification program for Nigerians. He has not spoken out against issue of police brutality in Nigeria, which most of our Igbo folks are fighting against with other Nigerians with the title EdSARS movement. Trump has also blocked the appointment of Nigerians to leadership position within some international organization recently. So if you are one of these Nigerian holding prayer vigil and parading for Trump, shame on you. You are actively praying for a man who is doing his best to make life harder for your brothers and sisters in the diaspora, especially in the US. I have not seen a prayer walk from any of you for the value issue we have encountered. We have had mass shooting in the United States, and none of you held parade or vigil to pray for our safety. You pray for Trump and shamelessly tell us that we need to return home if we find his policy unbearable. Meanwhile, you are all too happy to receive the billions of dollars in remittance that we send to Nigeria every year. Your prayer for Trump are prayer against our welfare and the welfare of our children. So shame on you. I don't comment too often on events happening in Nigeria, and it's not because I don't care. It's just that I left Nigeria decades ago, which means that I can no longer draw live experience for commentary. I can rely on research, but that means that I will miss some nuance because one's life experience will always trump what one can deduce from reading. Many of you Nigerians praying for Trump actually believe that reading memes and news article make you expert on Trump and the American experience. You think you know Trump, you don't know Trump. Trump doesn't give a damn about you or any other African nation. Trump is not a Christian, so shame on you for believing otherwise. Shame on you for supporting someone who saw a black man sitting in his lobby as an eyesore. Shame on you for professing to be Christian, even as you support a con man who defraud workers, sleep with porn stars, separate children from their parents, denounce refugee fleeing war-torn locations, take away food stamps from children, and who is actively working to take away health insurance from millions. The Igbo pride themselves on being smart, whatever cost you may be parading for a man who is pushing the world toward an anti-intellectualism. What does your Bible say about lust, greed, wrath, envy, pride? Are they still deadly are they still deadly sin or not? Anyway, for my personal contribution on this article, I would rather say that the people that you refer to back home who do not really understand Donald Trump and the reason why they are marching for him. You see, most of these people who are marching, for Donald Trump back home, which Donald Trump acknowledged, these are conservative Christians in Nigeria who believe that Donald Trump is a true Christian, which they do not really understand, and they believe Donald Trump will actually support the cause of IPOB and Biafra. That is understandable because having been marginalized in Nigeria for all to see, because the level of marginalization even across the country, but to the eastern part of Nigeria, is very extreme. This is dangerous, and these people are trying to survive by holding on to anyone or entity that can support their struggle for freedom. So you cannot actually blame them on that part. But where, because they believe that Donald Trump is a true Christian, because they don't really know much about the man. They've not lived in America, so they don't really understand what the man stands for. They are believing on these memes on social media to cause them to believe that Donald Trump is going to support them, which I doubt. Although now currently, as I'm making this video, he has already lost the election anyway, so it will be of no use to their struggle. But I can also understand the reason why they will march for him, knowing very well that the Democrats believe in certain idea certain idea that supports LGBT community. So the conservative Christians back home, they do not share that idea. And even the issue of LGBT and homosexuality is actually against the law in Nigeria. So I can understand that part, why they will not support the Democrats. Rather, they will rather support Donald Trump, who they believe will support their cause. So to me, this is the real reason why they organize the march, which Donald Trump acknowledged, in their on Twitter. So it's something that our people will need some education in order for them to clearly understand certain issue, and also the issue of desperation for survival in that country due to marginalization. I think that's the reason why they could actually do that. And also the people who are marching for Donald Trump also have their points of view as well. The reason why they organize the march and believing the memes going on Twitter and and other social media platform that caused them to organize the march. So you can actually blame both sides. So the issue actually needs proper orientation and or education for both for the folks back home. So this is what I think, and if you have any comment to make about this issue, you can leave your comment below. Thank you very much for listening and watching.